St. Patrick's. Look it! It's St. Patrick's Day. It's snowing. This is awful. It's St. Patrick's Day. Everything's supposed to be green and bare. Where did I guess I'm not so lucky today? Ooh. Well, Cleveland Parade still went to bed. Ay, 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 ay. Well, Cleveland Parade won't be that far away. Hey guys, happy St. Patrick's Day to you all. And today is St. Patrick's Day. Yes, today is St. Patrick's Day, isn't it? Anyway, welcome to Bucket's Garage. Even Michael is in festive today. Yes. Anyway, today's video is going to be on a Cobra 29. I'm going to see what's wrong with this bad boy. Anyway, same guy. I've done 3 of his radios, maybe 2 radios. The Cobra 29 Classic. The truck driver special, man. Every truck driver across America loves these things. Of course, nowadays they might be a whole bunch of different. You got Galaxies out there now, Rangers, all kinds of CB radios out there, but this one right here. Okay, I did that before, didn't I? So anyway, we're gonna find out what's wrong with it. So we're gonna dive into this thing. Let's get working on it. See what's going on with it, right? All right, so the first thing I want to do, yeah, he didn't tell me anything was wrong with this thing. Oh, by the way, guys, I'm back down here because it is a snowstorm outside. As you see it as a little clip that I just put right here. See that clip it? Check that out. Look at that snow coming down. It was like 50 degrees yesterday. Today, 31. Lake effect snow. That's what we have. Lake effect snow warning. Oh, yeah, here's the warning. See? Not lying. Anyhow, he didn't tell me anything was wrong with this thing. So, we're going to hook it up. Looks pretty beat up, but of course, you know, it's well used. These things get used daily, like worse than a cell phone, because they're constantly on this thing. You get bored, you're in the truck all day long. That's all you want to do is, you know, talk to somebody. So, I know what that's like. Just want to get bored off your mind just looking at those white lines going down the road. This is not a dream. It gets in your head too, man. You see those white lines? It gets really, really boring. All right. Thing's on 12 volts. Hey, come on already. I don't hear no sound. Of course, it's on PA. Before I do that, I gotta hook the antenna up, right? That would make a big difference. Yeah, she's making sound. She's making sound. White noise. Like it's Stranger Things. Another one of my favorite shows. Which I wish they'd come out with another season, because that's pretty good. Hello. Well, yeah, this one seems to work pretty good. Is it on frequency? Yeah, it's on frequency. Of course, the antenna is telling me the antenna's bad. Antenna light coming on. Not getting much on the meter neither. Hello. I kind of wonder. I bet you in the back. Let me guess. Get a little buzzing noise there. Let me guess that in the back of this radio, I would imagine, and I've seen this before, where it's because the coax gets pulled, maybe, it breaks at the solder joint. This is probably going to be a real easy fix. If that is, then we'll grab another radio and work on it. But let's try to fix this one real quick. Hang on, guys. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'll fast forward through this. I'll take the screws out of it. We'll disconnect everything here. And as always, we will mark these wires. So there's 2 white wires on here. We'll mark it positive and negative. There is a positive and negative on the speaker. So let's mark those. You can either mark it like that or on the white wire. Since you can't really see it too well, there is a positive here and a negative, but I mark it on the speaker anyhow. That way, it's correct. And if you want to double check, in case someone had this lid off before, you can go behind and check and see if it's on the right. See if it's on the large green. You'll see it in the other videos I've done. All right, so let's take a look here. So what I'm gonna have to do, let's see, get some light going on here. In fact, let's move the camera. Tell you what, I had a nice breakfast this morning. Made an omelet, sausage, bacon. Oh yeah. And the time was hit forward. I forgot that the time went ahead until I looked at the phone and went, oh, look at there. So these wires look good. Aha. That's the worst. First one I should have tagged right there. Look at it. It broke off. It's barely touching. It's touching, but it's not touching. Yep, it's broken off. Yep, that's a real easy fix, guys. So we're just going to go ahead and resolder this here. In fact, I'm going to make it... It's got a little bit of slack in there. There should be enough slack. A lot of times there's a stiff wire. I'm surprised. It looked almost like someone replaced this before, because normally there's wire like this. The stiff hard wire goes from here into the board, and that easily breaks a lot. I've seen that maybe about 3 or 4 times and repairing these things a lot. So carefully do that. You know what? All right, so that came off like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just replace this with a little copper wire. Goes from up here into there. All right, now get my goggles on here. These are what I call goggles. These are jeweler glasses, guys. It's what I use because I need glasses. I love these things. These things work great. You can find these probably on eBay or whatever, but I'll show you with them on after a minute here or two. Get my long hairs in a way. Ouch, pinches. So now you got to look on here and find the spot where it's at. And I did believe it's right there, but I want to double check it, make sure. I believe that's right there. So get your hot soldering poker gun here. Lost my spot again. So that's it right there. So get yourself some desoldering flexi stuff. You know what I'm going to use today? Sometimes these work good, sometimes they don't. It's the solder sucker. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. It all depends. Let's see. Let's see how well I do with this one today. And that one worked good. Left me with the little hole. Oh, I should have zoomed in on it for you guys. I'm sorry. Left me with the little hole right there. And the wire should be able to pull right out now. It's glued in. It's actually got a little piece of glue on it. So there it is. There's the old nasty wire. So we're going to get ourselves a nice solid piece of wire to put in there. All right, guys. I don't know if you remember me doing the traffic light a week or two ago, but the leftover wire I had from it is actually some solid wire. I'm cutting toward me. That is bad. You're not supposed to cut towards yourself. You're supposed to cut away from yourself. All right. So what I'm going to do, take a piece of this wire and use this because it's a nice solid wire. It's got more, I like it better than that stranded wire. Yeah, this is left over from my traffic light I did. It's got a solid piece of wire, which is gauge 14 maybe. Could be 15, 16, I don't know. Also, I do believe you probably could use, it's possible, it's a little thinner than I like, but you could use data wire, Romax, not Romax, cat wire, cat 5. Maybe go a little higher with the cat number. So, yeah, we're going to strip this down. Stick that wire through the hole. Then get my needle nose. Cheap needle nose anyway. Well, here comes Camera Girl running down the stairs. Yep. Oh yeah? Camera Girl says, oh, I gotta be alerted for that for some reason. Oh, we got a yellow jacket in the house. And it's a blizzard outside. Oh, well, sorry guys. Camera Girl got me distracted here. See that? All right, so I bent the wire in an L shape. What I did is I put the wire right here. And it's about where I want it. Now, since I got the soldering station on, we're going to go ahead, get in frame, and solder that. 60-40 solder is what I like to use. In fact, where'd my paste go? There's my soldering paste. Now I need my earwig cleaner. Earwig cleaner. Cool. Camera Girl comes down here and takes my stuff. Oh, hi, Camera Girl. Yeah, see, she sees that stuff. She thinks I'm cleaning my ears down here, but actually, I'm using it for my thing, for my soldering paste. Anyway, guys, I gotta find another one or something to use for it because can you imagine her coming to, so do you ever come down here and find my the ear cleaner thinks I'm cleaning my ears out and it's all gooey looking? Yeah, see? And here all it is soldering paste. Yeah. Anyhow, so I'm going to go ahead and get this wire nice and juiced up here. All right. Now I'm going to take my needle nose. I want to make sure this is soldered real good because I don't want this to break again. Just like that. I had people write me in the last video not to solder the stranded stuff because it'll break off at the end. Well, that's a perfect example of what could happen. Is how that stranded wire broke. And that's why I kind of like using a solid. It's got more of a chance. Okay? So that there's soldered. Now what we'll do is we'll go on this side. Did you find a jar yet, Camera Girl?
Oh, no, I took care of that.
Oh, good. Okay. So, let's solder this here. See, you know, she was filming for me. She wouldn't have that problem with the yellow jacket, right? I don't think she heard.
I'd end up screaming like a little girl.
Oh, you?
Oh, I'm sorry. You would.
Oh, yeah, okay. Bye, camera girl. All right, so let's solder. Let's get it nice, and I like putting a nice bead on there. Just like that. All right, and don't forget to trim it, guys. Give it a nice little trim. Voila. That is ready to go. Now, looking good here. We're going to go ahead and hook this all back up. Make sure everything is fine. Fine and dandy. All right, guys, so what we're going to do now is turn this on. Now, let's see. Let me get a different angle here for you. Now, let's see if this thing transmits. Matter of fact, audio. Audio 1, 2, 3. Audio 1, 2, 3. Now, I know you guys are going, oh, look at, he's doing that on channel 19. Well, where I live in the middle of nowhere, there's nobody that talks on this radio unless Skip comes in. So if someone hears me, I'd be excited. I'd be shutting the camera off and talking to them for a while because I don't get to talk to anybody anymore. Well, holy buckets. Today, after all these years being here and not hearing anybody on the radio, it happened during the making of this video. Somebody started talking to me on channel 19. Finally, someone that lives in the same area as I do. Unbelievable. It's St. Patrick's Day. It's a luck of the Irish, that's right. Holy buckets, unbelievable. Not out here. Audio. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Yeah. It's working, but I'm going to do some tuner cleaner stuff on here because, hear that? Need some tuner clean. And then we'll put this thing back together and let's see if we can find something else to fix. To continue this video because that was too easy. That was way too easy. So let's find something else to do. Also wanted you guys to see that the antenna light ain't coming on now, and it's down to 1.5, so the match is a lot better. I'm sorry I dropped the ball on that earlier, that I didn't show it closer, but that radio's ready to roll. Okay, guys, she's all ready to go. Knobs all work, it's not scratchy anymore. Dynamic, RF gain. Okay, let's go next one. Okay, guys, I'm trying to do the camera a different way this time. Is my good side? Is it bad side? Oh, wait a minute. Here comes camera girl. Let her help.
What? No.
Camera girl, quickly.
Really?
Camera girl's helping me right now, even though she's mad at me.
Did I have a choice?
No.
Just checking.
All right, guys, next after that 29, we got this Turner plus 3. Plus 3. Microphone. 9-volt battery. What we're going to do is we're just going to try. I tried it already once. It doesn't seem to work. As you can see, come here, camera girl, check this out. Show the people how this light up. You got receive light and transmit. See, transmit, receive. Okay, that works, but there's no. I got the cranked up. Let me turn the CD down. No sound. Battery's already been checked. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see why. We're gonna see why this microphone don't work. So let's get into this for part 2 of this video. The Turner Plus 3 microphone. Yeah. Oh, it's still snowing and storming out there. Freezing ice cold out there. It's supposed to be 70 degrees like Tuesday. Yeah, that we're having a little bit of fun today. Yeah, you got to do one on snowy days. Camera girl's getting ready to coming down the stairs, so there might be a little bit of noise, guys. That's all right. So I'm going to take these little Phillips screws out of here. I'm going to take this bottom off. I don't like this anyhow. This here is the. They taped it with duct tape. Yeah, duct tape fixes everything. I know. But hey, look at there. They soldered it. But we're going to fix that. We're going to put a new one of those on. I don't think that's the problem. Who knows? It could be the microphone. It could be anything. So, they got little Velcro strips on the bottom of this. I'm going to take them off. I don't need those. They must have had this Velcroed on something else, but the microphone's in beautiful shape, to be honest with you. Looks like those screws were never taken out before. I'm not quite using the right size Phillips bit for this. Uh-oh. But it's working. Hopefully that radio in the background ain't too loud. I don't know why. I just love having it on in the background. Even though it's all noisy and nasty sounding. It's fun. I guess maybe I heard that when my dad used to listen to radio when I was a kid. Just to hear it in the background all the time. Fun days. Alright, I don't want to lose those screws. I'll use a little bit of a little tiny magnet I have here. I'm missing one. See, look at there. I'm already missing one. Holy buckets. Really? 1, 2, 3. Where's the fourth one? There it is. How'd I get way over there? No way. All right. Ay. So. Well, nice and clean inside. First, you got this taped on there, which it should be taped on here instead. So we'll put that on. We'll check the connections here. Could be this switch. Oh, yeah. That could be why it don't work. Let's find out. Now, I just want to confirm it. I hooked the battery back up and I'm doing the switch. Hear the clicking? Not making any difference, so. Whew. I'm thinking, oh man, what did I just do? Make sure it's not these. I think it would start squealing. That board seems to be a little loose down here, but I don't think that's a problem, but. All right. I don't even hear an AC hum. Guess what I'm going to do here, I'm taking the top screw out because you can't see that right now. And then the other screw, I'm just taking this board loose to see what's up with this. The board is loose. I still got the battery hooked up. And I'll get these out of the way. In fact, I just get all this stuff out of the way. Got it all crowded up around me here. Get a magnet back on those. Let's peel this back a bit. Well, that's a short wire, ain't it? That blue wire. It goes to the volume control part of it. I'm going to go ahead and put that on lock. Definitely not these. We could have a bad board. You know, electronic could have went bad on this board somewhere. But, and then we got more of the duct tape up here. So we got the black wire And the yellow wire is going up to the microphone part up at the top. Now, I would imagine me touching the yellow part, the wire, because the yellow and the black go up to the microphone. That's got to be the positive side. Yeah. Let me tilt that up a bit. Now, that should make a buzz sound. It doesn't. So I think this board's dead. Yipper, unfortunately. And I'm just for the fun of it, guys, I'm going to put a brand new battery on it. Yeah, let's see. Brand new battery. Okay, I'm going to get my voltmeter. The old flute. Let's check the voltage. Make sure the voltage is voltaging where its voltage should be. So that's the ground side. So that goes there. And positive on this side. 934. Okay, it's getting voltage. And the voltage goes from there. Yeah, get that stuck in there. Let me see something here. Okay, so the ground is 9 volts. Got to find a good spot for the ground. Right through one of those holes. Let's see what the voltage is here. 9 volts going into the unit. And I just lost my ground. Come on, ground. Get back in there. There we go. Turn the knob. Yep. The knob works. Down to 5 volts. Turn this up. Goes up to 9. Yep. Looks like we might have ourselves a bad board. So, luckily, I have a parts board for now. Yeah, I can order some of these components here. What could go bad, these here could go bad. Anything could be bad on this board. So, but luckily, I do have a parts one. All right, guys, what I have here. Now, before anybody gets mad at me for tearing this mic apart, it's bad here. That's just the paint, I know. It's corroded here. Got corrosion on the back. Top's not loose. But it's a tuner CS1 custom special. Yeah. Well, I'm going to pull this board out of it. And use it for now. Okay, in the future, I may rebuild that other board. So, and I can put this mic back together. But if I want to restore this microphone, I'll have to tear it all down, do maybe B-glass it, and then shoot it with gold paint and bring it back to originality. And I just dropped one of the screws. I hate doing that. So we'll do it that way. Because it's going to need to be restored anyways. And there's the board. Same number. 151. 151. Yep, there's the number right there, guys. So if you look at the board on this parts microphone, it's EIA 151-1. The board that we're saying is bad here, same number. So we're going to go ahead and just switch these boards out. And see if we get a good working microphone right now. Make one good one out of the two. Now let's say I'm going to rebuild this board. I'm going to take this board out here because it's going to go back in this one. I can rebuild this board here. But I'm going to remove these wires. So what you want to do is get yourself a fine pen and mark the colors on the board. Because the boards don't have nothing on them. So like the white one there, I'm going to write white. I'm going to write a W for white. Put a little arrow. Whatever makes it easier for you guys to do. The blue, I'm going to put BL because BLU, because black, the BL for black. So, all right, and so forth. And then you can do the red up here, R for red, G for green at the top. And then you'll have black up here and then yellow. So let's mark these and we'll get this board off right now. And then let's just, I'll just go ahead and switch this board, guys. I'm sure you don't want to watch that part. So I'm going to mark all these. Same with this board on this one. I want to do the same thing. Mark the board, and then we're going to switch the boards. Got the wire all hooked up here. Battery ready to go in. For now. Right there. Ooh, I heard it work. Of course, I just don't have the bottom on yet. So, audio. Testing 1, 2, 3. Look at that, guys. It works. Okay, we got to turn the microphone working now. We need a little bit of cleanup on this thing, and that's what I need, a new board. Now, I want to show you guys a little trick here. Not with this. This drives me nuts. See how that is? Let me zoom in on it. They cut that cord so short, and then it's left in a curl. You want to get that out of there? This is what I do. Find yourself a nice lighter. I gotta find myself a good lighter here. Take your lighter. Stretch that cord out a little bit. You can probably use a heat gun as well. Almost everyone has a lighter. You heat that cord up. Get that cord nice and warm. And you bend it further away, opposite of what it is. And see it's starting to straighten out. But you get it nice and hot. Don't get it to a point where it starts smoking and melting because it'll look awful. But you get that cord nice and hot, bend it the other way. And try not to touch it either because you'll leave your fingerprints into it. And you keep on working it that way. See? Straightening out. I'm getting it out of the curl. So it takes the curl out of it. So I want to make this a little extra longer. I mean, if you play with it for a while, you'll get used to how you're doing it. Because a couple times you'll actually burn it, melt it. You'll make a bubble in it, whatever. But you just want to get it hot enough so you can get that curl out of there. Bend it back away. And it's starting to come out. And then you can work on it just a little bit more. Just like that. Now I know I want to probably heat it up right here. Bend that the opposite of what I want. Okay, starting to straighten out. Of course, if I'm in frame, you guys could see. Now, if I want this to be more straighter, like, let's say this is about where I want to end it. About right there. I'm going to focus on that point. I'm going to bend it out like this. Blow on until it cools down. And there you go. Now it's not into the curl anymore. I mean, you could work on a little bit more if you want to straighten it out, but to me, that's pretty good. That's better than it was. Okay? If you have a turner mic and the head's loose like this, you could get yourself a sharp object if you don't want to ruin the sticker. It's an aluminum sticker, actually. And get behind it. A heat gun will actually make it come up better, but it pops it off. And underneath there is the Phillips. And once you get that off, all you have to do is, got to change my bit out here. Take this screw out. Okay, I'll zoom out. Now this will take your microphone up, the inside here, like this. Okay. If you want, you can put a little Loctite on it. Just tighten up that screw right there, because all this comes off. Just like this. Boom, boom, boom. Put a little Loctite on there and tighten that up with a Phillips screwdriver. And then, don't forget there's a little cut groove in this. It goes back in this way. Let me zoom out. I'm a bad camera guy. Trust me, guys, I'm not good at camera work. So then you put it all back together, and your head would be tight again. Put your little sticker back on the back. If your little sticker loses its stickiness, just put a little bit of glue on there, silicone, or some adhesive glue, and put your sticker back on. And it'll look like normal. All right, so I'm going to get this mic cleaned up. We'll see what it looks like when it's done. All right, dear ladies and gentlemen. There you go. There's your Turner microphone. All working now. Too much. Working real good. And it's cleaned up. It's got its nicks and scratches. The top's not loose anymore, nice and tight. The sticker's back on. Battery is in it. And the battery is not included because this is going on eBay. If you're lucky, you might find us on eBay. Just looking for the missing cap on top of that button. Okay, guys, this is what they look like. This is what I look at when I'm looking at small stuff. Yeah. So anyway, now you know what these are. They're called jeweler glasses. They work great for working on this electronic stuff. So, yeah, buddy. Anyway, microphone's done. Radio's done. Thanks for joining me today on a stormy winter day. It's St. Patrick's Day, and happy St. Patrick's Day. Safe out there. Be safe and be safe. Don't be drinking a lot. Look what happened to him. He's up on the rail. He's stuck there. So anyway, please like and subscribe, guys. If you haven't done it yet, it don't cost anything. Just do it. It'd be greatly appreciated. Anyhow, now I'm gonna go have some steaks for dinner, I think. Celebrate the St. Patrick's Day celebration. It's supposed to be cabbage and ham. I'm gonna have steaks. All right, guys. Thanks again. You guys have a great rest of the weekend. I know it's probably about 11:30, 12 o'clock, wherever you're watching this video. But it's probably going to be Monday tomorrow. Sorry, guys. You guys have a great weekend. Talk to you soon. We'll see you at the next one. Bye now.